Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you're doing really well. My name is Hamna and I share content connected to art, healing and spirituality. Today I wanted to sit with this statement and see what comes through in my meditation. And what came through was something that truly helped me gain clarity, feel a bit grounded in myself, and also be reminded of how held, how loved, and how truly seen I am by the one who created me. And with that intention, I hope to share this download with you. So sit back, enjoy, let the words heal you, hold you, remind you of that who loves you the most. So grab a cup of tea or whatever it is that you want to have. Or if you're doodling, doing art like me, then, it's nothing better than that. So with that, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This discomfort of being you. So many hearts have been broken, questioned, and doubted for the light they carry. And out of confusion as to what is their truth, they become numb, tired, silenced, only to learn behaviors so they can tolerate the pain and suffocation. It's not easy living in environments feeling unseen, unheard, misunderstood, constantly being judged and questioned. The heart breaks into so many pieces that it no more has the capacity to stand back up again. And trust me when I say this, all of this has a purpose. For nothing Allah does is without a purpose. The way your heart was broken and the way you learned to tolerate pain, the falling apart and the silence, everything you went through wouldn't have happened if it wasn't written years before you even lived it. Through life, you absorb like a sponge the opinions of others, the ways of living life, the clothes to wear, the way to speak, the rights and the wrongs, depending on your society, culture, and religion. You follow to fit in because standing out is lonely, isolating, and in all honesty, it's really, really scary for most of us. We all want to be heard, seen, valued for who we are. That's not being over dramatic, that's just being human, authentic, raw, and real. You see, the need you have to be seen is the light in you that wants to shine. The want you have to be heard in you is the music that is in you that needs to be expressed. The desire you have to be valued is your heart that wants to be loved. The light in you wants to shine. The music in you needs to be expressed. The heart in you was made to be loved. In a beautiful hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gives this understanding to us that Allah guided him so that he could tell us that neither my heavens nor my earth can contain me, but the heart of my believing servant can contain me. It is one of the most beautiful hadiths that really touched my life, and this is available, the breakdown of this hadith is available in the name Ya Wasi on my Patreon. If that's something that you want to dive deeper into, I highly recommend it. The details of how you can become a member of my Patreon is down below in the description box. You can have a look through that. But coming back to this video, when we connect to this hadith, Allah says that neither in the heavens or the earth could contain me, but the heart of my believing servant can contain me. So the heart in you has Allah in it. The music you are here to express is His truth. The light you are here to shine is His soul. The heart that wants to be loved is calling you to love Allah. The music that you have to express is speaking out His truth. The light that you are here to shine is His soul that He has gifted you. Now, all this sounds really poetic, but how can we act on them consciously, practically, in our life to fully live these and become our authentic selves? To live a life of purpose, to please the one who has created us. Let's see if I can break it apart for you to gain clarity. The heart wants to be loved. Music needs to be expressed. Light has to shine. Heart wants to be loved by who? Ask yourself. And why? And how? Sit with yourself and write down what comes through when you ask music needs to be expressed. Who are you trying to express your music to? Why are you expressing it? And how are you expressing it? The light that is within you, that you know is of Allah, that you are here to shine. Who are you shining it on? Why are you shining it on? And how are you choosing to shine it? You see, the heart wants to be loved, not by Allah, but by people. If that is where you and I are, then we have to ask ourselves why. Why do you want to be loved by the creation when you know you are loved by the Creator of all beings? Is His love not enough? Why is there such a need in you to be loved by people? What do they give you? Worldly pleasure, temporary satisfactions, fake praise, false approvals? You see, people are temporary and so is their love. Why run after a love that is temporary when you are loved eternally by the one who created you? Heart wants to be loved, not by people, but by the one who is the creator of it. The one who is in your heart is your God. If in your heart is anything from this dunya, that all you have in your heart is going to keep you attached to this dunya, which is going to be temporary. But if in your heart is the one who is eternal, the one beyond time and space, who is beyond your existence, the one who is awwal, akhir, zahir and batin, only then your heart will feel the love that is real, eternal, pure and satisfying. When the one you have in your heart is eternal, that love inside you, when you truly recognize it, it is only then the love you will experience is not based on who you are, what you do, how you look or choose to define yourself. It will be based on something that is eternal in you, which is your soul. When the one in your heart is eternal, you will feel the love of this eternal being not based on worldly achievements and failures, rather based on that part in you which is eternal also. Heart has Allah in it. Allah becomes your only source of love. Allah doesn't love you for how you look and feel. He loves you because you are His soul. When that becomes your reality, you don't live life needing to be loved by people, for you awaken the love in your soul, in you as His love, being the only love. It is then you stop looking for love from people. You become whole in you by constantly being in remembrance of He who is in your heart. He who created your heart. He who gives it the strength to beat. He who is eternal. You think you need a heart to live, but He knows you are the life beyond the breath. And He has loved you then. He is loving you now. And He will love you even when you will be no more. For Him, you are His soul in your heart, the soul that is deserving of love above all. Let these words sink in your heart to activate the truth, for that is the truth that will give you the confidence to share your music. When in your heart is Him, when you recognize yourself as His, you don't chase love, attention, and acceptance. You choose your soul. It is then you come to a space of realizing that what wants to be expressed through you is not your creativity. It's His love in your heart that's awakened your soul. And now you are in communication with the one in your heart who loves you. That love is then being grounded through your creativity in that what you create. It is not your creativity. It is His love being created through the words you speak, the paints you add in your painting, the patterns you create, the dance you do. All is His love. The art you create, the food you serve, the songs you sing, the pictures you capture, everything you create is a reflection of Him in your heart. When in you is Him as your love, then that what you speak and express, create and share in is your connection with Him. That song you write, that art you paint, the child you hug, the cat you love is His love coming through you as His truth. His love is in your heart. When expressed through your being becomes the truth of your connection with Him. The more your heart is filled with His love, the more that truth is expressed through you. It is not who creates. It is His love expressed through your creativity. For creativity is not just an act of creating. It is what He chooses for you to do to feel the creative power in you. You are the closest to your Creator when you create, for you are able to experience His love coming through you in your words, in your music, in your art. Not your words, not your music, not your art. It's His love in the words He chooses for you to write. It's His presence in the music He chooses for you to share. It is His healing in the art He chooses for you to paint. For you couldn't do any of it if He didn't choose for you to do so. When the heart is in His love, your voice becomes His truth. You don't sing to get an audience, paint to be valued, write to be understood. You sing, you paint, you write, you create, all as a way to be connected to the one who loves you. This love is beyond the need of an audience that could value or understand you. For you know now that your creativity is not an act for popularity, but it has a purpose. The purpose to speak the truth of the love you feel in your heart that is eternal. You write, you paint, you sing, not to entertain, but in devotion to the one you love. And the act of creativity becomes an act of remembrance for the love you are of the one who created you. The heart is filled with love. Your voice gains clarity of what it's here to speak through its creativity. That is when the heart aligns with the mind. Heart feels safe to feel, and the mind trusts it for seeing it as it is. As they merge, they awaken together to the higher power they have in themselves. When they are authentic, when they are honest, when they are vulnerable with each other, the heart awakens to love, the mind awakens to truth. The heart inspires the mind, the love inspires the truth. Love that is eternal, truth that is valuable, love that sees, truth that is heard, love that is real, truth that is raw, love that is in the heart, truth that is the mind, heart that is filled with God, mind that is choosing God, awakens the body to the soul that is God's, making the body as the temple, a house, a home to God's soul. Your heart is the home where truth of the soul lives. When the heart is open, the truth speaks. And in that moment, you are neither the body nor the soul. You become His light. Your heart, your body awakens to being the symbol of love. Your mind, your voice, your creativity becomes aware of itself as the truth of the love in your heart. When your heart becomes a symbol of His love, then your voice becomes a symbol of His truth. When the love you speak and songs you sing are of truth and love, then you are experiencing the highest level of creativity. You lose your identity as you and you become His. Your heart is His, your soul is His, your body is His, your voice is His, your words are His. He becomes the eyes you see with, so you are able to be reminded of that you are never ever alone, for all you see is His. He becomes the ears you hear with, so you are always and always guided back to Him. No matter how far away you go, you will always be pulled back when you are able to hear Him. He becomes the mouth you speak from, so you are able to have the courage to share your truth, raw, vulnerable, honest, and authentic. Your heart remains yours no more, for it becomes His home, it becomes His. Your music is not a creation of you. No more it is your music. It is His truth that you start sharing. Your light is no more your light. Your light becomes His soul that you are. This discomfort that you feel in being you is because nothing about you is yours. When you realize your heart is home to its lover, your voice is the truth expressing the love you feel for your lover, and your light is the purpose of your being, then it is you or you trying to feel Him through your being. When all of you is His, then there is no discomfort of feeling you. The discomfort is the illusion for it to being you. The moment you see yourself as His, Him in your heart, who is choosing to love, Him and Him alone, Him in your voice, the one you are expressing through your own creativity is Him. Him in your light, who and what you are here to shine by being honest, vulnerable, real, and raw is just Him. Through your heart, you are choosing to love Him. Through your voice, you are choosing to express His truth. Through your light, you are here to shine and speak, be honest, be raw, be real, be authentic. For that is who He chose for you to be. You are only and only here to experience life through your being as His soul. This discomfort of being you in the world making you see yourself as what the world sees you as. When seeing yourself as home to hold His light, your discomfort disperses into nothingness. For it's an illusion that makes you want to be defined, known, heard, valued, to be accepted and validated by this world. But when all that loses its grip, you stop performing. You stop needing to be validated. You stop filtering yourself. You stop hiding behind the mask. You love for the sake of your Allah. You create as an act of remembrance of His love for you. You shine, for you are His love. No more audience, no more performance, but a God to please, for He is who you belong to, and to Him you will return. If this message reaches you and helps you heal, ground, and be reminded of your Allah in any way, do leave me a comment and connect with me. You can join me every Friday, 11 a.m. UK time, for free online art healing sessions where I share how to connect to your creativity through the names of Allah and the ayat of Quran. If that's something that you feel you'd like to experience, you can send me an art as ibadat comment down below or through my Instagram, and I'll share you the Zoom link to join in, inshallah. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and peace, everyone. Enjoy yourselves and never ever forget Allah loves you just the way you are. Today, tomorrow, and always. Inshallah. Take care and Allah Hafiz for today.